go through the Clarified Butter. That name is used, which is Yeshe Tsogyal's question and terma answer. So for the Padma Sambhava, who is really Tulku, Tulbepu from the Lord Amitabha's heart, that red tree seed silver comes from the Lord Amitabha's heart, and then it came up to the Dam-Ngag Bay and land on the Dam-Ngag Bay on the water, then popped up 1,000 petal lotus, and then there is Padma Sambhava. That Padma Sambhava is Tulku, we are saying. So now there is many Tulkus. Mostly all babies are Tulku. So, Chumu Kajinsa Tsogyal, Yeshe Tsogyal, when she is 8 years old, from there she tried to serve the Padma Sambhava, Shato Chishi, with the Mashindu drop, and she accompanied with the Padma Sambhava as body and shadow. Robin Pedro Mishupar, Simbu Yultu Jambise. Then Padma Sambhava decided he is not living anymore in Tibet. He have to go Ngayap. Ngayap is a tenable land. Human being, human realm, as we are doing the, like these things. Then there is a human being's realm, there is 12 worlds. Those are the 4 big worlds. In the middle of these, there is two small worlds. So total 12 world is called the human being realm. So Ngayap is from our south. This world is south. From south to the west, middle there Ngayap and Ngayap Shen, 2 small. So Ngayap, on the Ngayap. Yet Ngayap there is human being, but human beings are cannibal. So Padma Sambhava, he liked to go there. Simbu Yultu Jambitse at that time, for the departure time. Tak Karshin say, Siryu Mendral Pul, Choji Korlo, Gorne Hiba. From the Mangyul in Tibetan, Mangyul Gungtang, from the Gungtang, then he flew away. His airport is there. Mangyul Gungtang was the Padma Sambhava's airport. Then he went and he landed in India, which is called Trunding. In the Orissa. Orissa is one place. There is called Mahendragiri. Mahendragiri. So there he went and he done little dance. Then again went. Then went in the Ngayap. Now he is there. but very far, not reaching the sky lands or what do you say, calling. Only our world inside is okay, but it is very far from here to India, like this, calling, going okay. But up to Ngayap, there is nothing in very far. Mountain. So at Mangul Kundang, Yeshe Tsogyal offered gold and Turkish mandala, and then chok. They all for the farewell chok for the Penma Sambhava. For me, then that time, then Yeshe Tsogyal request, Kema. Kema means very sad sound. No? Kema means alas. What is it? Something lost. Alas?
Alas.
Alas. That is sound. Kema means that. Lubin Chambola, a great teacher. Keni Simbo Duldu Hu. You are going to subjugating the cannibals. Down a Purgi Yuldu. I left in Tibet now. Lubin Cheji Shabto, in Rindu Chejang. Tao Temu Chika Mar Ding Chigyang Minduke. Then she records, I serve you long time, I accompany with you long time, but now I'm old, I have no confidence, I have no self-confidence. Dying time, I have no confidence where I have to go, what to do. She says this one. Dam-Ngag 탐지 직도도 질비 측명라 Acharya Dawa Chhodak Rinpoche. Please teach me all the essence of your teachings, all the essence of the Dzogchen teachings, Tantric teachings, that essence, in short, in condensed, not very elaborated one, small book where I will able to keep with me and do practice right. Like this I am requesting you, panel. My request is that. Then Lodon Chamber Gatava, and then Great Master Pamasambhava, he replied, Geshen, Gesem, Dembe Lu. You have full devotion, your mind is full of virtue, you have devotion and you have trust in me. Now you listen carefully. Lune Samu Mangyam. There is many important postures, like 7.8 posture, like the wedger shape posture. There is even in the Chalung course. Kandukinsan and Ngakwa, they know there is 84 different postures. Those are important. There is many postures. For the body's practice, there is countless postures. Profound postures are there many. Kangdar Boler Shikari Shop, which you feel comfortable, you should make comfortable yourself. Which way you feel comfortable, you just put there. Teka Rangla Jiso, all the different postures, everything is contained into that. You should relax. Which you feel relaxed, you put on that. Ngak nene lung tamba tang. Lama Dawa so Mangyang. The importance of the speech, there is many wind and channels practice, there is many, and many different mantras. Profound mantras are there. Shopa Chulla Kupa Taru Shop says, don't talk. Shut up. Sit as a, what is it, mute? Mute Kupa. Sit on that. Kupa Taru Shop. Teka Rangla Jiso. Everything content on that. Sem Gineni, Sem Zimbatan, Lubatan, Trovatan, Duva, Gupasok, Mangyam. About the minds, there is many profound things. How to hold the mind, how to relieve the mind, how to manifestate the mind, how to collect all, squeeze the mind, how to hook the mind. There is many. Mangyams. Machiyapar, Bole, Shike, Ranglu Su, Jopa, Dika Rangla Diso. Don't force, don't liberate it. Do not make use by mind with the mind. Just keep as it is. On the without fabricated, you put the mind to relax. Everything content into that. Tegarangla henel minepa. Pe nima tsamo yi sirgushin. Me tam chena. If you will say, if you keep relax, calm the mind, but still it is not calm. It has something, burning thing, like that. Hot sun, then sand makes a mirage like these things. So there is some movement is not complete like the things are put in, not like that. It is still something, movement is there. If you will say that, there is. Vedam Chena. If really you will see, oh, there is it. If I put this on the comb, but it has something movement. If it is so, then what is the color of that mind? Who is not sitting? Who come but not come? Again, making something movement. What is the color of that mind? What is the shape of that mind? If there is no color, no shape, then you will feel mind itself is really shunyata. Empty, but a sense. Sense is there, but it is empty. Empty, but there is some sense. Again, trying to finding the mind in the right way. Achase Bandi. Then not finding. Again you try to find some sign of the mind. Then there is no proof. Then you say, Achase means how much work not comes. You go dig this earth here, area, 10 feet you dig, then there is gold. Then you work very hard, dig, 10 feet, nothing. More little, 11 feet, nothing. Then you say, the heart says, means that one. That is the mind's nature, he says. That itself is the mind's nature. No color, no form, but there is a feeling, there is a thinking, there is a movement. If there is movement, then there is a chance to stabilize. If movement is there, then there is a chance to put on one support. If one support you put, but it is tumbling, not sitting right. So Guru Rinpoche also says about the mind's nature. If you send, it is here. If you send away, it is here. If you hold, it is there. That is the mind's nature. Nature of mind is like that. If you really recognize that nature of mind is like that, if you really got confident by your experience, then you took the decision, yes, it is like that. If sure you got the confident, that is called the view of the Dzogchen. Machu jime tu tene vai ngang ne maying ba te gomba. No fabricated mind. Do not fabricate the mind. Fabricated means past thinking, future's plan thinking, present I am what doing, that thought is there, then engage. That is fabricated is that. So without fabricated means Shisha Sundra Sura. Like 0, you divide it into 4, not 0 pancake is good. One pancake, you cut it into 4 pieces. Oh, this is past. This is present. This is future. Now one is left. What is that?
Present.
Present is it already.
Oh. Yeah, I ate them all. But I don't know the fourth one.
Fourth one is what?
Don't.
Now,
Is the mind. It's your mind.
Fourth is pure mind, which has no fabricated one. All are mixed up that same, all looks like same quality. So these three part is conceptual thought, and that is, polluted mind, Rigpa. Rigpa is a pure mind. In Dzogchen we say Kata, Rigpa, Kundu Sangpo, Samanda Badara. That all we have, all being have. And then Mahayana says, not Dzogchen, literally don't come. In the Mahayana, then says, Shi Deshi Nimbo. Buddha's essence. The seed of the enlightenment is in the being. Yeah? Then just general then saying, Donna Sembian Tamje Sangye Ju. In short, all being is a seed of the Buddha, future Buddha. So that one is the fourth one. Fourth one is first all four pieces is looks like same material, same quality, and burn same pen. But cut this and then named, then one is left. No name. That no name is pure mind, same ni. Not only same, but same ni. Mind itself. In the mind itself, then you are going to find in the record. So really you found that one, then that is the Dawa. Dawa means view of the Dzogchen. Maju jime to, any way ngangne, maying wa de komba. So talking about the view, meditation, and then action, three things. So view is that. Then Maju, don't fabricate it. No fabricate. That mind. And no hold. My mind. And it's something, there is, no grasping, without grasping. Just keep as it is. But don't distract it. All the movement of the phenomena are in front of you. Do not distract it, anything. Keep as it is. So that is called the meditation. So good, bad, like these are coming. Then in the three part, again you return in the three part, present part. This is good, this is bad, that is, all distracted. No distraction. Take Kwamba. Keep as it is, without distraction, without holding, grasping, as it is. That is called meditation. Deye nangla, chukchuki nangwa, gangla yang, hienzin, panglang, redo tang, chalwani, chobayino. In that stage, 6 aggregates, whatever tasting, whatever listening, whatever feeling, whatever thinking. So all these 6 aggregates work, everything is there. Naturally it is around there, but you don't do the attachment for this. You don't do the responsibility this. Just ignore. No responsibility. That is called the japa. Action is that. Dzogchen's action is that. No need to push, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Don't do this. No. Let it be there. But I'm not going to do the responsibility of that. Just watch and ignore. No attachment. Then there is no footprint, no karma. Stage is coming like that one. Tesam da yini kam jungyang. Lama Dawa. Then keeping like this time, there is possible coming many doubts. many doubts are coming, and many, your mind is showing two-pointed needle. So two-pointed needle is not working for citizen, useless. One-pointed can stitch. So become your mind two-pointed needle, or there is, doubt. Doubt is coming again in the mind, like these things. That time you need to pray your root guru only to become one-pointed needle. Tamal by Chodu Madu and when Bar Nyamzulong, so Brahmasambhava says, don't sit in the community or public. Go remote area and do try practicing like that. Sender come, Charjin Chewatam. Chi Di Chewa Chewa Pang Pe Chela Nyamzulong, and doing like this practice time, you should check yourself where you are hanging in this samsara. You are hanging for your property, you are hanging for your life partner, you are hanging for your child. What you are hanging? You are hanging your gold, silver, where you are hanging, you should check yourself, and really where you are thinking, cut this one and go away. Chojin Shevatam, Vijji. Become very friendly, very close, which is for whom you are trusting. You cut that one. Nothing is trustworthy in the samsara. Everything is impermanent. Everything is changeable. Most of the people trusting in the well, and many people are trusting their life partner, like these things. Real there is nothing. When really comes death, they all are useless. How much wealth? Useless. How much love? Useless. Nothing to do. Only they will cry that much. Cry will not useful for us. Or like that, many things are hanging for their wealth. Like Tibetan, one noble family man, he is very sick and he is nearly to die now. Then he is yelling for, bring that box. Then bring that box. There is very costly Chinese brocade, one long coat, chuba. Very costly. I bought, I never bought, now put on me. That put on him. Then yelling, like these color boxes there, bring here. Then that bring. Open this, then open. Then this is full of gold coins. So try to put a gold coin in the mouth. Then what did transition? So gold coin is useless. His chuba is useless. His body itself is become useless for him now. So that cut. and do this practice. They so mere Dzogchen. If doing this practice, people will see, oh, there is one being. One human being is there. Body is human being. Gongpa Sangye Danyamba means really they done the full reservation of the Buddha. Real is, form is human being, but nature is Buddha. If do this practice like that, Tene nam chi chivi tusu gitar nyam sulam. Spend like this life, and then one death, dying time is coming. So you have to do like this practice. So he started death and dying talking now. Some announcement they are saying, oh, Lama will talking death and dying. So I'm saying, no necessary, just that. Everybody will get automatically. Very busy to talk. We already done the reservation by the bar. Wait a little bit, then it will come. Then you enjoy. So how it is going means Sachula Timbe. First one is all the outer element, all outer element and inner element, we are saying. Container means our world. World itself made of the 5 elements. Or we say space, in the space. Space is the, like the movie's screen. So in there, then 4 elements collected, then world is there. That is mother element. Then all the being, content and container. Container and content. Container is world, content is ourself, beings. So beings are also made of the 4 elements. So when dying time, then those elements are going to dissolve each other. First is earth element. Like muscles, body Buddhas have big earth element. Sachula Timbe, Lupu Chishin Mite. When earth element is dissolved into the water element, then body feels very heavy. So, sick or not sick, just aging will making also that feeling. Dissolving to stand up is difficulty. Immediately standing is difficulty. Old people. Why means earth element is dissolving into the water element. Therefore, so on body is not able to crave by self, need help. Such things, nutrition method. Then water element is dissolving into the fire element. Water dissolving into the fire, timbe, kanakam. Then thirsty and mouth, now everything going to dry. Dry is coming. Water dissolved into the fire. Then fire dissolving into the ear, timbe, yuji zhe, then body has no heat, then going cold. Lung number shebala timbe, upar har je, tang chur, hook je, do mishi. When wind element is dissolved into the consciousness, then that time you have only exhale is there, inhale energy is finished. Then no inhale, then die. No there. Je chur du mishi. They say. Then in these four dissolutions, dissolving of the elements, and that time, final that, then river chamber, nen nyambatam. Some big mountain is pressing me, very heavy is pressing me, that feeling is coming. Membe namdu chu nyambatam. And then fall down in the very dark place, nothing seeing. In the dark, I fall down. Like these things are coming. Namke thongne, chur nyambatam. And then you will feel, you throw from the sky without a parachute. Their feelings are coming. Now Udra Singdatam Sebayong. And feeling is very big sound. Very hard sounds are coming. Jebayong. That is, those things are coming. Parnam Tamji Sauka Sheba Shin Tarame Taramse Lame Yong. Then in the space, everything space is looks like that some brocade, many brocades are open like this. Everything is very colorful showing. Yang-Zhun Ji Nangna. Then also there is in the light, in the flame, in the rainbow, like these things are showing. Middle of this, Ripe Rangu. On say, Ripa, on say, really, on say Bodhicitta, Ripa, that mind, Buddha seat mind's reflection is showing 42 peaceful deadies, 58 wrathful deadies. So some are very wrathful, some are very peaceful, some are semi-wrathful, like this. And then also showing there is many different headed forms. When doing the cham like this, dharma dance, any komba, they are doing the dharma dance, then there is a deer head one, like this, like the buffalo head, like this, rails are showing that time. Not over. Namka Kangwa Tawu, and all space is filled up like this dredges. And the sound is job, beat, kill, hung, pat, tang, trapu, nasok, tropa, jungo, and many rotaful sounds are coming. Many hard words are coming. Listening is coming that. Seeing is all these different deities. Then very big light is coming. Looks like the 1,000 suns raised together like this light. That is example. Very bright light is coming. Tichula Sharva Tabu Jumo. Teyam, Hinju Kebe, Te. Ripa sounded Te. At that time also co-emergent deities helping you. Do not operate. These are your reflection. There is no light, there is no rainbow, there is no flame, there is no any very frightening deities, nothing. Co-emergent on say presiding deity will trying to helping you to understand that. Mayangchik, don't distract, don't be fair. Then also beside this, Renji Kepin Day, co-emergent ghost, once. Co-emergent ghost, Nama Thamji, Tukbatang, Divbatang. So they will really shaking your mind. Be afraid, be run away. Don't pass those things. Come with me now. Like these things, they will making many sounds also, judging, trying to shaking your concentration to understand that is your reflection, no other than you. So concentrating this, then there is no fear. Then ghost will shaking your mind to not concentrate. They say, at that time you must say, try to know like this. Then Ramasam was teaching etc. Those are feelings of the dying people. So first one is saying, as a big mountain or heavy thing press you, then nyambate, re-nyamba mind. Nothing mountain or nothing heavy thing is pressing you. Rangi Junga Timbayin, at that time your 4 elements say energy is finished. They dissolve each other, now become useless. Fuse. Like the electric fuse, bulb fuse. So fuse it. Then you feel like that. There I am, Majichi. Don't be fear for that. Then Mumbai Nam to Chut Nyambate, and then think fall down into the very dark. In the dark you enter. Nyambate, Mumba Main, no dark is there. Rangi Wambo Ko Nga Timbayin, at that time 5 sense organs are going fuse. Then you will feel, oh, you fell down or you entered in the very dark. Then Namke Tongni Tur Nyambate. And then when you will feel you are thrown from the space, I told you without parachute. So like that feeling is pure mind, nobody throw you. Rangsem tang, li Dzogchen, Uche pe, sem la ten meba ino. Your mind and body, your consciousness and body is separate. So that mind has no support. Up to now, mind's support is body. Body is serving for the mind. Mind is boss, and servant is body, serving there. Now servant and boss separate. So boss has no servant. That time then you will feel you are through from the space. Because no support. Ukchepa. Similar ten meba yin. So mind has no support, therefore you feel that one. Jawe ji nangwa tamji rangi ripe rangdang all the rainbow and the flame like this, light, everything is on say mind repulse light. Repulse, light or repulse manifestation like these things. There is no other. Shituku tambi rangi repair rangsu, So all the deities are showing wrathful, peaceful, and many different headaches like these are showing. These are rare form of your own repair. Tratambi ranga, how much sound came, those all sound is solved. Solved the sound, not other sound making there. Where tambi ranga, then big light coming like this is honest light. No outside, nothing light is there. Tela tezum tang, yanga majishe. Do not fear, do not hesitate, do not doubt. That is yourself. Tezum chumna korvar kyuro. If you got little doubt, then finish. Then again you are in the samsara. Is this me or not? Then finish. Then in the samsara. That is me. Need confident. Solve confident. Making time is now. This time, when we have chance, from here making right preparation for the coming time, then that is the go to best man. No preparation, then that time, then really difficulty is coming. Rangnam to Thakshane, all these are my vision, one's vision. Saldang to Shike, Duna. It is very clear, but it is emptiness. If you know, this is my manifestation, this is my, one's reflection. It is showing, but it is emptiness. Looks like standing in front of the mirror. Then you are showing there, you are true. This one is the man one, this will do that, and that same is doing there. Doing this. They are doing also. So that is me, not there. So really seeing, we are seeing there. In the mirror we are seeing ourselves is there. But it is empty, not there. It is here. So Shike Dona, that you got the understanding at that time, Teka around Kusum Togne. Instantly, when you recognize that, then you got the three kayas energy. Togne Sangyao, then you become enlightenment at that stage. So therefore petitioner, many practitioners are saying, and also Milarepa's song, they are saying, Najur Shiva, Shiva means Najur Sangjung Jiva. The yogi practitioners, Tantric practitioners, death is not death. They are getting enlightenment. Body is left, death, sick, and then death. Okay. But their self is practitioner. They went this way. When the stage comes, they got understanding, they got enlightenment, Buddha. This stage. Not a liberated Sangye, enlightenment. Not a big liberated enlightenment like the Shakya Muni's enlightenment in Bodh Gaya. So everybody knows. But practitioner, yoga who is a sacred practitioner's death, then people say, oh, this is death. But this is not death. This is also a condensed enlightenment. They got the condensed enlightenment, not liberated enlightenment, but condensed enlightenment. Look at this. Sangyao, Korvar Turjamindo, they try to throw into the samsara, not going, those practitioners. Henji Kibelani, Tata Rangi, Sem, Maying Par, Tremben Zimbandi, what is co-emergent gods? Presiding deity who is supporting you in the dying process, that same, do not fret. This is your own. What is that? That is now present when we are doing some small practice and trying to mindfulness and try to not be distracted, not hanging into the distracted, and then trying to keeping the mindfulness on the practice. That is the co-emergent God which is helping you. Presiding deity is that. Tata Gatrotam, Kitu, Tsogchuk Ambo Yun, Yunang Kang La Yang, Redo Shamba, Jime Pachik, Kalchao. Therefore, from now on, according to the 6 aggregates, inviting us 6 aggregates, I need you to see beautiful things, good things, this, that, this need, to smell good things, not rotten things. Then these like to hear good things. Somebody appreciates you, then you feel, somebody hates you, then somebody curses you, then somebody making praises you. That is the mind. So from now onward, try to not get very attachment from the 6 aggregates drama. You don't be very trust into the 6 aggregates drama. That will help. Tata ne temba thorna Bharto Rangsa Sine Sangyao. If you prepare now and got full confidence yourself, so in the Bharto really you are going to get in the enlightenment direct. Then Tata ne Maying Par Nyamne Chonga Kalchao. Therefore, from now on, do not distract it. Don't be hanged up. Try to do the right practice and try to continue the practice until it becomes familiar with you. So Lenji given Rene, then the ghost who is shaking your concentration, that is Tata Rangi Marikpai Paksha Yinindi, So now we have full of the ignorance. Maripa means ignorance, not knowing one, that one. So that is how it looks like, means it looks like the two-pointed needles. There, So that is the ghost. Ghost is that who is shaking your concentration. There you say, Travel Sirsumki, Yuta Chi Chungyang, Katrotam, Tesum Tam, Maji che. So whatever comes, then you should not see in the positive, not see in the negative. That is good, then wrong. That is not good, then wrong. Kiji nila tesum to lo churna. Korwa chambe. Rabdu sa simbar kije. So instantly little doubt God means, then really falling down into the samsara. Should be careful from now on. You do the practice and make perfect, confident yourself. And that time you should try to take the, not to try, ready to take the Buddha's seat, enlightenment seat. Then going the Kesi, if it went into the wrong, then Kesi is searching where to take birth. That is no choice. Actually, it is thrown by the karma. Then karma will deceiving you. Bad karma will deceiving you. They do so, that time, then all the rooms are showing as a palace. Dugbe. Then namla kato majiche. So you don't try to enjoy. This is a good palace. I must go there. Not that. Don't accept those things. Tough is. So better to cut the mind from now on. Try to understand that. So Rupaku is a friend, Keshela. He dead, and then his spirit is roaming, now searching the Kene, this one, stage. Then he is searching where he had to take the birth. And Rupaku is clear wine, or what is it?
Clairvoyant?
Yeah, Moshe. Moshe, he is watching his friend, Keshela is there going. So there is a Dongi. Male and female is doing some union. So Geshe say, spirit is rounding there and looking, oh, this is a good place. Palace is there. This is nearly to enter. And Rupakunik says, oh friend, wrong, wrong. That is not palace. Oh, wrong, wrong. Then Geshe always doing debate. So he turned to the Rupakunik and said, is this not palace, then what? He said this and injured, and he became donkey. Lungi baby. So Bhaji. But he also got a nice beating. Then he went to the monastery, then all are very sad because they are casual passed away. So he says, you all are sad. I am also sad. He was my best friend. Then they said, oh, yeah. Then he said, you people like to see he is true. Then they all are very, yeah, we like to see the true. We really like to see our Geshe as a true. Okay, wait, I will bring. So he will bring the doggy. This is Geshe as a true. Then all monks are very angry. Got him nice beating. Nice beating. No need. Ye wa hen milen par sang che par thesum yore ten. If doing this practice in the right way, according to the Pamasambhava's answer for Yeshe Tsogyal, so there is no doubt going to the enlightenment in Parto stage. No doubt, Pamasambhava says. They say, Sangye ji pen tapa me, at that time, no Buddha is coming to help you and pick up you and put him in a good place, you know. Rangri yen Sangye yinba yin. Why no Buddha is helping means? Because once Ripa itself is Buddha from beginning. So Buddha no need to help by Buddha. There is a not making defect or not making wrong thing by the hell. Zimba rang talne kondenji reto tamje zawani shodo, because hells are not against you, there is nothing, because why means our self is free from the grasping and grasper. Grasping and grasper mind is completely purified, therefore there is no Buddha's hell, because Buddha no hell's drought, because it is purified, there is no holder grasping. Zimba rang talne kondenji reto tamji tsewani cheto, because now you go to the recognize of your own is Buddha and there is no hope and no fear, both is finished. They say, Sanjepe, Penny. So he says, that time, how going to get the enlightenment? Example is, Nyoma Tang, Tangwatagu, like the muddy water, when we done the purified this one, then there is no mud, then it becomes pure water. Sir, Yatabatar, and like the gold, they are again melting, then there is purified. Namka tin tangba tabu tangrao, and space itself has no cloth permanent, temporary cloth is there covered, and then that all finished, then clear sky is shown. Like that is the example. Ramjan the Chugu, Dam-Ngag Mar-Gyi Yang-Zhun. So self say benefit is self and other, we are saying two benefits. I like to have energy, two benefits. So first one is self benefit. Self benefit is dharmakaya. To getting dharmakaya is self benefit. And to getting sambhogakaya and nirmanakaya, savabhavitakaya is to serving other beings purpose, others purpose. Two purpose is that. Third namka. Chapsi ki semjen ki gyan che to, shenyan to rongu tang, turgu. Third namba rang ripe, chapsi ki semjen ki gyan che to. So when you go to the Dharmakaya stage, so you are become omnipresent. Where there is a space, so you are there, helping for the others also. And particularly then to help beings, then there is a Sambhogakaya and a Nirmanakaya. All the visions and all the thoughts, everything, how much cover, that much beings benefit is done by you, Tanchedo. Nangadi, this instruction, short instruction is teaching Pada Masepa Tabu Layang. Even some person who is very great sin means there is some there is 5 things which is called Buddha said that if you do these 5 things, among these 5 things, if you do one, then you are going directly to the hell. No need to hang in the Barto also. So that is, here says, like the very sinful who killed their own father, own mother, like those person, even this short instruction, listen proper way 3 times, then never falling down into the samsara. Sanjepala, Thesum methods, and the future really going to the enlightenment. Di Dawa Chik Mena, Shen Mangbo La, Shen Mangbo Ka Jang, Tarung Kankor Mishebe, Te Chil, Dila Nenden Kila Nyam Sulong. If like this instruction is not with you, then you are searching this instruction, that instruction, this instruction, and are going to like this, and then you are supporting your tent. Guru Rinpoche is saying for the Yeshe Tsogyal. And then need more life to enlightenment, because you have to search more instructions everywhere. So therefore, now no need. Just contents is this, you go through that. Dindra ye tamna jin bidne like this instruction for whom you have to give means Deva Seva, who have full devotion, Sundri Seva, who have the effort to dream the spiritual practice, Taudu Lama Temba, always remembering their teacher, Dam-Ngag Mar-Gyi Yang-Zhun, and who have really trust in the Pema Sambhava's instruction. Nyamlen la Remba, and who is very interesting to doing the spiritual practice, Lord Tenpa, and whose mind is stabilized one, not a changing each day. Today, attend to the Nyingma as a teacher, tomorrow Guru as a teacher, day after tomorrow Kaji as a teacher, next day Sajab as a teacher, not like this one way who is doing Lord Tenpa means. First decision taking is careful, then when took, then no moving, no shaking. Understand it? Last we are talking like the circle. Unshakable?
Unshakable.
Yeah, unshakable mind. No temper. Jigen di long tong niba. So who is ready for the enlightenment to give up this samsara, who is ready for that. There I am. Loving the teacher. So like this, then must teach in the right way and do not open for others. Do practice. Yidam ki teacher and also the presiding judges seal. Khandra teacher and all readiness sealed. Tobla chin means. Tell Sapa Peman Jumne Take Lo Sundong Truche Pardo Lamaten Dam-Ngag Mar Chi Yang Yeshe Tsogyal Manye Pa Lakso. So this is the really essence of the teaching. I, the Pema Sambhava, 3,600 years. I listen many instructions and I learn and I done practice and I done also the siddhi. But I never got more than that. This is the essence, Hana. That I am giving to you. Tam is simple to draw. Now I have to go. Chen and Ditar Nyamsu Long, you Yeshe Tsogyal do this practice accordingly. Machi Nyesu, Sangchepan Juro. You are going to enlightenment this life. Te shir Tamba dila nenden nensha je. Therefore you have to do this instruction as your really practice. Je sumni Guru Nisar la shibne siyudu shirso. And he went with the sunlight towards the northwest side. Shumma tui ter 12 hour journey. By one teaching instruction by the Padmasambhava, she heard very carefully and incidentally she got liberation on that spot. Journey, and then she made this one into the letter. Samantar to peso, and she put this for the future generations, future people's purpose in the treasure. Mahon Pai say, Guru Dorje Lingpa, Tuechi Che, Che Kyang, Roa Mangbola Pentoper Yurje. So she put in the treasure and she told to the Dharma Palace, in future there is coming Dorje Lingpa. Give this Dorje Lingpa and the Dorje Lingpa will teaching this and then lineage will opening. In future many beings, practitioners are taking benefit by these instructions. So she done the also aspirations. She Monam Tapo, Dam-Ngag Mar-Gyi Yang-Zhun, Tamba Chika, Bato Ramroji, Yunen Soso. So this one is, when really death process came, when really now going to die, then you will recognize yourself. When completely consciousness and the body become separate, then there is a chance to get the enlightenment. This is the Pema Sambhava answer instruction for the Yeshe Tsogyal, Samaya Jaja. So finish. Now, any question? You have? This is clarified butter. If you are close, then you can ask me question. Okay. What is your question?
Just so, Dorje Lingpa, he found this teaching, and then he gave it to other people. Is that what did happen?
Dorje Lingpa is a Tibetan.
Yes. So he did find it, and
Yeah, he discovered.
okay.
He discovered, and then came.
And
Then it came many lamas.
they have it.
They took teaching from him and like this. So I got this from my root guru, Yeshe Tsogyal,
Ah,
Dam-Ngag Mar-Gyi.
okay.
So Dam-Ngag Mar-Gyi he got from the Chetung Champa Chungni, like this, then going up to the Dorje Lingpa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And when, in the beginning, when Yeshe Tsogyal says that she, as a woman of Acharya clan, she's not sure at the time of death when she passes as an old woman to have confidence, and she receive some teaching in a condensed version. Wasn't Yeshe Tsogyal a very great yogini that would know what was necessary?
She is great yogini. Great yogini. Then, why she is saying like this? She always caring all our future for us to help.
So she asked
Teachers
for
like this teaching need. Then she is saying, me, please give me this one. So she is saying, all purpose is for future. Yeah, not only herself. She is not a, ordinary lady. Yeah.
And you mentioned then that one of the first objectives was to think of your guru. And when a person's passing away, is it, and the mind is dissolving, can someone focus on their teacher, their guru? Is that something that they can do normally? In other words, one of the things, Padmasambhava, the steps was to be focused on think of your guru. Root guru, yeah. And is that done before the dissolution process happens, or can someone actually, when the aggregates are dissolving, think of the root guru? I don't know.
Root guru.
Yeah.
Yeah, root guru, you have to depend on the root guru. If you like to do any religious practice, so your root guru first thing, you have to think, because you met your root guru in personal, you talk, you go to teaching from the personal. You never met the Pema Sambhava in personal. You never met the Lord Buddha in personal. You never met any deity in personal. You met only your root guru in personal. first depending on the root guru, and then nature is your root guru, then form is Padmasambhava. If you do that visualization, then really coming the Padmasambhava, form is Padmasambhava, nature is your root guru, that visualization is a live visualization. Without depending on the root guru, looking for the photo and then waiting. Sometimes it will, something looks like showing, but not real. Those are, not a live visualization. Then you will see photo, or you will see the statue, then you will see solid statue. Only good for the fighting.
And that this whole process, Les, I just wonder, how long does this take, this dissolution, this whole process we went through here on the teaching, in the actual death process, how long of a time is that?
Goodness.
Just how, from the elements dissolving into each other, is there a
Till-
general time?
Through the Bardo, how long is that?
There is no terms limit, because persons have different karma. Some are very difficult for dying. It will take in the bed, unconscious, no talking, 2-3 years taking. Some are just today working and tonight dead. So there is no same case. This Bardo is not like the train. This train stopping here 15 minutes, there 20 minutes, no, like this. That is depending the dead people say, karmic. Some are quick, some are very late. Some are Sipa Bardo sitting many years, some are Sipa Bardo just, 1 hour. So that is, people, dying people say, their result. So some people are very rich, some people are very poor, some people are very tall, some people are very short. Same case.
Thank you.
And the Padmasambhava was not mentioned. American people dead, then they have to sit up this much in this part of this part. Tibetan dead, then this much this part of. Indian dead, this much this part of. He never mentioned Tibet. Yeah? Any other?
Rinpoche, if you have ability to dream of your root guru as you're alive, you dream of your root guru, is that a good practice to prepare you, that you can see him as like he's alive in your dream? Is that a good preparation for to see him when you're passing?
So it's you're seeing your root guru, one is seeing their root guru in their dreams at night. Is that good preparation or good sign?
Good sign.
Timing time.
Good sign.
Which means, is it a good practice to cultivate, but if she dreams of the root guru, is it a good practice to cultivate having dreams of your root guru for preparation for the Bardo? That's what I understand your
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Is that
Just as in itself, is that a good practice? You practice dreaming of
Dreaming root guru is a good sign, but not practice what that is.
Okay.
When you wake up, there is not your guru. Guru came, good luck. I met a guru in the dream. And wake up, no guru, only your pillow.
You mentioned the wombs or mansions and this practitioner who went into the donkey, Geshe-la, who became the donkey. And I was just wondering if someone sees these quote-unquote mansions, how they would know if it was a human or animal, or what kind of womb it would be. If
Not
someone,
knowing that Shem, here says, I am not saying, here says, in the book Pema Sambhava says, at that stage comes, then all the wombs you will see. It is, very elaborated, palace welcoming you, then the arrangement for you, like this are seen. That is karma, according to the karma. So not saying, oh, they say, donkey's womb shape is like this, human beings, this shape is like that. Not saying, all wombs, yes, Pema Sambhava says, all wombs you will see, this is very good place to go, this is palace where I have to go, like these things are coming. So that time you are falling down in the samsara. Not to recognize that you are Ripa at the time, then going like that. Then don't be like this is a true story. You are going to find it in the Rupa Kundi's Namtar, biography of the Rupa Kundi, you are going to find it. So I add this just for joke and a message, so you people little wake up, and otherwise I am back, you people. That was
Rinpoche, I just want to clarify when you said that when you're in the bardo you see the rainbow, you see the lights, you see the state of Rigpa. That's when you don't want to doubt or pull away, but know that that is your own very essence, and to merge with that.
Yeah, Parto not taught. Today all these are dying process. Dying process.
Dying process, okay.
Dying process. Dying process, then there they say, if you will not doubt these things are happening, so you will not doubt, you must try to know that is your reflection. If you will have full confidence that there is no doubt, you are going direct to the enlightenment. If not, if you got a single doubt, then you are going to fall into the samsara. So samsara falling starting, then there is a Parto. Parto is, real Parto is coming, 6 Parto is coming here, 6 number Parto. So that time, then rounding like this, difficulties are there. So I think Monday is our Parto. All 6 Parto we have to talk. Sunday, Sunday. You like to go to Pardo? No? I thought you, when is the Pardo? When is the Pardo?
No, I was looking at the doubt.
Tashinandar has any question?
No, Rinpoche, no, now. I try to process all the things.
Any question?
Yeah. These scary things happening during the dying process, the loud noises, people yelling at you. What if you're like me in this life, very nervous, and someone drops a box on the other side of the room, and I scare? Is this practice we do, is this going to calm my nervous system down so that I'm not so scarable? Because right now, I'm sure if somebody started yelling at me, I would lose my concentration. So some of us maybe, I think, we're
Try to do the good exercise for running away. And it's wow, wow.
so I practice running.
Oh,
And who is saying home can yourself? No, no, no. Oh, there is pat. Need to very quickly.
Yeah. So does that tendency to scare easy come with you in the dying process?
Here say, no, there it says, you have to do this practice in proper way, then making self-confident. So shortage of self-confident, or there is, distraction energy is big, then people are getting more pride is getting from there. Distracting one point and then feeling this one, then other there suck, like this is coming, distracting. Or there is no self-confidence, then otherwise there is little, fear energy is in the mind. Fear arises from the doubt. Doubt makes the fear. Then there is fear. Then it grows more, then it is turning into the depression. So need to do the practice in some proper way, some practice. Doing Guru Yoga and take that 4 empowerments, try to take the 4 empowerments, dissolution, and do the Guru Yoga and take the empowerment like this to strengthening, to making the self-confident. So with the self-confident, then no fear.
And nerves no
Yeah,
longer.
nervous, everything is going away. Then full confident, oh, I am the one in this world. Nobody is above you, all are under you. Then why you have fear? Nothing. You self-confident first. To build the self-confidence. Everything good on.
Okay.
No need to run away and just do it, okay?
Rinpoche, could you please tell us about the discovery of this terra, Dorje Lingpa's discovery, how he found it? Could you tell us a little bit of the history of Dorje Lingpa, of this one?
That time I am not with him. I was got only lineage from the Dorje. Yeah. He dig, found. He was walking and touched the feet. Found? I don't know.
You mentioned that there were sort of 3 things in the beginning: view, meditation, and action. And the view was pure presence, pure mind, Rigpa. The meditation was uncontrived, don't grasp, stay non-distracted. But I missed where the action was what? There was view, meditation, and action, but I was not unclear on what the action was. If the view was Rigpa, the meditation was non-contrived presence. Action, I'm not sure of.
Action is, in that stage, in the meditation stage, then do not distract it, the items which bring by the 6 aggregates. You enjoy without attachment.
Oh, I see.
That is the thing. Without attachment, you can enjoy. If attachment comes, then it is wrong. Yeah. You hear? No question, no?
Last call.
Yeah.
If we're with someone when they're dying, and are the dissolution of the aggregate something that we can see when we're with them? Can we? I'm thinking about, like, for example, when my mother died and I was with my mother, and when you were talking about the dissolution of the elements, and I was reflecting back on, on some of what I observed in her, but I'm wondering if we're with someone when they're dying, will we, as an observer, be able to see that they're going through this process? Or is it something that they're just aware of inside?
Some are little possible, like the dissolution of the 4 elements, like this thing is easy. Many people are saying, oh, lift me up, put more pillow, hold me, like this thing are saying. So that is sometimes really going out, dissolving into the water. Then water, some are drinking water. So that means then water is dissolving into the fire. How much water deep, then more water needs. Like this same. So that is just a canal going, then that time only the drain will experiencing. Then we have no chance to do anything. Yeah? And then really fire dissolving into the air. Like that, then we will know. Body is going cold, from pith and then air. Everything is going cold, 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 cold. Then little heat is there. And afterward, that is also become cold. Little. Then air dissolving into the consciousness, that we can see, penal dying time. Then there all wind is exhale, exhale, no inhale, exhale, 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 then stop. Those are we can see. And then there is a light and these, that we can't see. Only the dying people itself is experiencing. Sound, big sound. Dying people near we are sitting, we never hearing the sound. Only the dying people itself is hearing big sound. Unbearable sound is coming. Light is there, but we have no light. It is not a, how we say, together. Experiencing is not there. Only personal experience is good.
My brother died recently, and he was in a lot of pain, and doctors gave him morphine until he was no longer conscious for 3 days. And he died, I think, from the morphine. How does that affect the processes that happen? If you're drugged so badly like he was, when you stop breathing, does that affect how your mind is able to focus through the rest of the dying process?
In this case of his brother-in-law, he had morphine, so drugs to help with the pain. And so with the effect of the drugs, how is that affecting someone able to move through the dying process? How is that influencing if they're not so lucid because of drugs?
Drug pain, when penal dying is drug is not using. Drug itself has no energy. Body has no energy to accept the drug. It's a hell. When penal dying, how much drug you give, how much oxygen, everything you give, It is, looks like little helping, but rare, it has no energy. A lifetime you use the drug, then you have energy, then you will belong. That. But really death, then drug is useless. If drug is useful after death, then we can put the drug like this thing in the mouth of corpse, then corpse will stand up and then no. Yeah,
I'm not sure that answered my question.
In this case, Rinpoche, the morphine is like opium. Morphine is opium. It's like opium.
Yeah.
So what in the case of somebody like Glenn's brother, who had like opium when he's dying, and so much opium that he died, that's what he's asking.
Yeah, his mind is
His mind
turned
is
off.
affected by the opium.
Yeah.
It's not-
Yeah, so if your mind is turned off by opium when you stop breathing, and all of these things begin happening, the mountain falls on you, the loud noises, the bright light, your mind was dulled by opium before you stopped breathing. Does that follow you into...
Capoeira? There is little difficulty into guiding or supporting to bring in the right way. Little difficulty like this, you know. So one monk who died in Orissa, so he is very attachment for the snake.
Snuff.
So one day he fought with the other people and they like to kill each other and they are running in the jungle, rounding, searching to step each other. So very tight, not a success. Come back, he think this is a wine. He drink the tizap. Tizap is a, what do you say, acid.
LSD.
Very strong acid to making the fabric color. Dyeing that one, very strong one. So he drink this and burnt on all and drank. Then when his corpse went out from hospital, then he has a small shop. Then camp people has to took this in charge. You know? Then one young man, he went to sleep in this shop. The first night, then he is sleeping there, and afterward, then shoe is moving. His shoe sound is there. That means. Then afterward, there is his snap. Snap is put up. And then this man ran away. Oh. Then when the two people, they seated there, still that is happening.
So you get lost and become ghost walking around.
Yeah, then hanging on this, too much attachment like these things, then hanging their mind, then not going very far. Then like the ghost, spirit is surrounding me. So final one, Ngagbar, set up Dorje Lama. So he put the home to burn down in fire, home and then liberated. Then there is no movement. Otherwise in his shop, otherwise Sur is going. Home there.
Does the space element, or can the space element dissolve for the person in the bardo? The space element, because you went through the aggregates and the elements, but the element of space that contains everything.
Yeah, the space now Judy. If we went in the space, dissolving into the space, success, then excellent. Otherwise in the Bardo is in the space, energy. Wherever you think you are arriving there, no need to wake up, no need to turn. We are sitting here and then we think you are at home, you are at home. You think New York, you are in New York. Bardo stamp. Searching for like this 6 number Bardo stamp. Then in the space. If really you are Rigpa, you know, then Rigpa attached into the space, then you become omnipresent. Liberation stage. Period. Panel is going like that.
Thank you.
Here mostly it came up to the, drying process like these things. So in the further we will talk on the Sunday, place in the retreat. 6 partos, first partos, second, then, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Mostly 80% then has to go into these 6.
Rinpoche, I have a question. Well, I have many questions, of course, but I have some concrete. How to developing, when you are sit, the concentration, how to help? Como, ¿qué ayuda?
What's helpful to develop concentration when you sit
Yes,
for
because
meditation?
when I sit, well, say, okay, I go to sit and I put my concentration here. you know me. Sit, but immediately all my aggregates coming and my monkey mind is jumping everywhere, How to help me?
Who is jumping? That itself is the mind.
Yes, the mind is jumping for everywhere.
And who is watching? That is jumping. There is no.
No.
That itself.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah. So jumping itself you must try to know. So that is the right concentration.
Okay.
And thinking, oh, my mind is going. Concentration is here. Concentration is here. No,
No fight.
then wrong.
Okay.
Let it go. If it is going, let it go.
Okay.
But do not distract it. Let the items are come, let it come. But you are not responsible to this. What is the nature? That is thing. Then itself is going. Finish. Into the shunyata, it is going. It came through the shunyata, it is going through the shunyata. I am seeing you, that is me. If I am not here, I can't see you. There. So everything is like that. According to the mind's movement, then the reflections are shown. So if really purified, then the reverse reflection is more larger than that. It will cover all the samsara and the nirvana like this in the reverse, that one. So going, coming is one.
Okay. I fight with you.
Where my mind is going, then another mind is waiting, this mind is going, this mind. Then another mind is coming to watch it. This is watching this right or wrong. Then who is this? Another mind is coming.
Yes.
then
Thinking
these
everything.
people need many mind. Therefore say, there is mind everywhere, but there is nowhere. Everywhere feels nowhere. Nowhere feels everywhere. Can you hear?
When you were going through the explanation, I thought I heard you mention that this was a Dzogchen teaching. Is that correct?
Yeah, Dzogchen. Oh, we are Dzogchen.
Yeah.
Dzogchen. You are not Dzogchen? I think you are Dzogchen.
So, Rinpoche, so mindfulness, we were talking about mindfulness. We cultivate mindfulness.
Mm.
But other part, could you talk a little bit about another key instruction is devotion to your root Lama. This is very key because that is also important.
That means mindfulness.
You need,
Now you have some your root guru. Do remember always root guru. That is mindfulness, no? And sometimes just forget and watching movie. That is not mindfulness. Mindfulness is not working. Mindfulness is working then every time. So therefore saying, when you are took the teaching, when you accept this is my root guru, then otherwise you have to think. That is mindfulness. When you got a really difficulty, then you think, oh Guru Rinpoche, oh Mother Tara, oh Guru Rinpoche, Mother Tara. When you are open, relaxed, then you are thinking, then not working. Got very difficulty, you have to remember your root guru. And very enjoy, happy, you don't forget your root guru. Both time. In the difficult time only remembering, in the happy time no remembering, then not stabilized, then mindfulness is not working. And from the refuge then, when we took the refuge, then what is our duty? Revise again and again. Really that is doing or not doing? So if possible, then try to each 24 hours. Each 24 hours, only 5 minutes is okay. I think to point self. These 24 hours, these 24 hours, what virtue I done and what non-virtue I done. To see others' fault is very easy because this God made these two eyes to see others, not self. To see self, we need also mirror. So, therefore, to see the others' fault is very easy. There's no need to concentrate. Otherwise, showing, seeing, this man is telling like, this one is doing this bad, and 5 minutes, serve. What I done today? I tell lie? Or I deceive some other? Or what virtue I done today? Some meditation, some recitation. What I done? Pointing self. Then that will making really progress of the practice. Try to see the others' good quality. Everybody has at least one good quality is everybody have. And try to see their own support. That is important. Nobody is ready to see own support. I am the right person. I am okay. I am pure man in the world. These people they are not. This has this wrong, this has this wrong. Then we always saying, Obama has this wrong, Bush has this wrong, for them also. What is my wrong? One of my Lama friend, he told me, all the Westerner people have a little crazy. I say all. He said, all people has little craziness is there. All? Yeah, all. He said, it means yourself is not right. Yourself is crazy, therefore she is all crazy. Who got the jaundice disease, then all white is yellow. That is paper, not papers wrong. Paper, white papers not wrong. On who got the disease, that person is wrong. He's saying all white is yellow. Dear.
And Rinpoche, one last question from me. And a root guru is who shows you the essence of your mind, your Rigpa. This is root guru. Huh? That's meaning of root guru. That's the
Root guru means a first. Actually, root guru is a first who open you to enter into the Buddhism, for whom you took the refuge. That is the main root guru is that one. Then from that root guru you try to pick up the instructions how to recognize my river. Methods. So try to getting method from that. Not that. Root guru means who give you the empowerment. And then refuge guru is this. Bodhisattva's instruction guru is this. And Monroe's guru is this. Then there is many different gurus. Then not much working. Each guru has one their own path. From refuge to the crystal light. So there is way. No need that, to Rigpa searching, guru is that side. To compassion increasing, guru is that side, not like the shop. You will get this thing in the Walmart. This thing you will get in Target. Not like that. One guru will cross all. That is good. Yeah. Sabe Lama said root guru. Root guru means who authorize you to enter into the Buddhism, and who made you in the Buddhism, who made you into the Mahayana. Then giving the some tantric empowerments, then in the Vajrayana. Then about talking about the Rigpa like this, mind, nature, Rigpa, all these things are coming, then it is going into the Dzogchen side. Yeah? So who is your root guru?
Bhakatuku.
Bhakatuku. Say Yakutua. Excellent. Bhakatuku Yakutua. Bhakatuku Mataji. Yeah. Only little shortage is he says. Wise is little. Yeah. But everything is perfect everywhere. Yeah, but no room. You are Dzogchen. Very Dzogchen. If you do according to your root guru's order, do effort in mindfulness, really your Dzogchen. No question. Last we in Dzogchen.
Go to the last page of the closing prayers.